been hearing more about US Mobile each and every week, from the multiple people commenting on my YouTube channel about their experience with the service, to the advertisements that I see online, to the discussions that I've seen on the internet. I wanted to look at US Mobile for myself and see what it's all about. First thing is first, what is US Mobile? US Mobile is a prepaid wireless carrier similar to Visible that operates on one of the three largest networks in the United States, which is Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T. This means that you get top tier coverage without paying the premium prices of those big carriers. You might be asking how one carrier can provide coverage to all three networks, but more on that later in the video. US Mobile has one simple goal, or so they claim, and that is to provide a fully customizable and affordable cell phone plan experience. Whether you're somebody who just needs the basics or you're a power user who loves streaming and gaming, US Mobile does seem to have something for everyone. Plus, they're always changing their services, which is why I wanted to dive deep into the plan offerings that they have in this video. Now look, I talk about multiple cell phone plans on my YouTube channel, and as I browsed US Mobile's website, I was confused about the repetitive and confusing plan offerings. So that is what I wanted to address first in this video. I'm going to dive deep into all of US Mobile's plans so you know exactly which one is best for you. Now, to showcase how hard this is to understand, US Mobile has unlimited plans where you pay annually, unlimited plans where you pay monthly. They have light plans, and then they also have plans where you pay per gig of data, similar to maybe a traditional carrier. Some plans are also exclusive to paying annually, and while all of this allows for flexibility in pricing, I will admit it's kind of confusing to the average user, but don't worry, I'm here to clean this up. First, for plan offerings, we are going to discuss the unlimited plans on the monthly billing cycle, which would include unlimited data, calling, and texting on US Mobile's service. US Mobile has two types of unlimited plans when you are paying monthly. This is unlimited starter and unlimited premium. Unlimited starter starts at $25 per month, while unlimited premium starts at $44 per month, with both taxes and fees included in that price. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what the difference is between these two plans, and there is actually a decent amount. First, the price is the most obvious one. Almost a $20 per month difference is a significant increase, and you might consider paying for that increase if you are a large hotspot user. For those that might not know, a hotspot is a setting you can enable on your phone where it allows you to connect to other devices to it and access the internet. So say, for example, you're in a library and they don't have Wi-Fi, but you have your phone with you. You can enable a hotspot on your phone, connect your laptop to that hotspot, and continue on with the homework that you had originally planned. With unlimited starter, you're restricted to 10 gigabytes per month of hotspot data. Now this jumps to 50 gigabytes per month should you go with the unlimited premium plan. Now this is a very large difference in terms of data, and depending on how you utilize your devices, you might need to go with unlimited premium if you're a heavy user of the hotspot feature. You might want to also consider upgrading if you use a lot of data per month, and I mean a lot of data. So with these cheaper cell phone plans like Visible or US Mobile, for example, there is a concept of premium data. So this means that while you have unlimited data with these plans, the speed of that data can be different depending on how much of it you've actually used throughout the month. So what exactly do I mean by this? With the unlimited starter plan, you receive 35 gigabytes of premium data per month. So when you use more than 35 gigabytes, speeds on your network are throttled to 1 megabyte per second after your data allotment is used. With the unlimited premium plan, this data allotment jumps from 35 gigabytes to 100 gigabytes, essentially giving you unlimited premium data per month unless you are a extreme power user of your cell phone plan. I personally don't think I've ever came close to using 100 gigabytes of data in 1 month. While this is a large amount of data per month, and you will not be charged technically for going over this allotment, which is the unlimited part in the name, your plan essentially becomes unusable after you reach that threshold, because 1 megabyte per second is extremely slow for those that are unaware. Your phone might technically work and you won't get charged, but it will be aggravatingly slow and as close to unusable as it can get when you're trying to stream and use your data in any capacity. For other plan differences, there are actually 2 different types of Apple Watches. So there's regular and cellular. For those with a cellular Apple Watch, you can also add your network to your watch for free with unlimited premium, or else that will be an additional cost on unlimited starter, which can range from $9.50 a month if you pay monthly, or $6.50 a month if you pay annually, which would total $78 per year when you have to first sign up for the service. Finally, for the monthly unlimited plans, another big difference is the addition of international data. If you generally stay within the continental United States, this will not really affect you, but for those who like to travel, US Mobile actually does have some compelling international data options in their plans. With unlimited premium, you receive 10 gigabytes of high-speed data per month in supported countries. On the unlimited starter plan, you can also purchase additional data if you plan to use international roaming or data abroad while you're in a different country, all of which depends on what network and what country you're actually traveling to. So I'd recommend going to US Mobile's website if you are interested in learning more about those international data options. It is just good to note that there is a pretty big difference here if that's a feature you're going to use. Well, that was a lot of info, and that was just the first set of plans that US Mobile offers. Luckily, now that you have a baseline of the US Mobile plans, the rest should be definitely easier to understand. The next set of plans I want to look at are the exact same, so unlimited starter and unlimited premium, but more specifically when you pay annually instead of monthly. These annual payments also bring an additional type of unlimited plan, Unlimited Flex, which I have not discussed yet. Looking back at Unlimited Starter and Unlimited Premium for a second on the annual payments, this only changes one thing, and yeah, you guessed it, it's the price. So if you pay annually, it will require you to send US Mobile one large payment every year when you first sign up for the service, and then every year after. It will save you money in the long term if you can afford to pay this way instead of doing the monthly payments. So should you choose to pay annually, this will drop the monthly cost of Unlimited Starter from $25 a month to $22.50 a month, which means the yearly cost will drop from $300 to $270, which is a $30 discount or savings per year. For Unlimited Premium, should you choose to pay annually, it will drop the cost from $44 per month to $32.50 per month, which means the yearly cost will drop from $528 to $390, which comes out to $138 savings per year. I would recommend paying annually because it's actually nice to save $138 per year, but it does all come down to what you can afford. As I mentioned earlier, there is a new plan option for those that are looking to pay annually, just to make it even more confusing, but it's called Unlimited Flex. So Unlimited Flex is the cheapest of the unlimited plans, coming in at only $17.50 per month, or $210 for the whole year. Remember, with this plan, you are only allowed to pay annually, so you will need to come up with that larger amount when you first sign up. If you're wondering what the difference is between this plan compared to all of the other unlimited plans that I discussed, the answer is actually quite simple. This plan is the most similar to Unlimited Starter, so you do not have the Apple Watch plans included or any of the international data or calling options included as well. The data is more limiting on this plan, with reduced amounts of hotspot data and premium data. First, for the hotspot data, you're limited to just 5 gigabytes per month, and then the premium data is limited to just 10 gigabytes per month before that 1 megabyte per second throttle kicks in. So is this plan enough data for you? Well, I mean, it really depends on what kind of user you are. If you do not typically use a hotspot, that limitation doesn't really matter, but I will admit that 10 gigabytes per month is a little bit on the lower side. In terms of unlimited plans, if you never want to think about how much data you're using in a given month, I would most strongly consider the unlimited starter plan, as this gives you the option to pay monthly or annually. You are given a very large amount of premium data as 35 gigabytes a month, which is enough to do, I think, everything you would want without having to worry about it. And then it also gives you enough hotspot data if you have to use that in a pinch. So great. Okay, so that officially covers all of the different types of unlimited plans at both the monthly and the annually payment options. So now we're going to look at the remaining types of plans that US Mobile offers. And the next one that I want to explain is the by the gig plan. If you're browsing their website, by the gig is also mentioned as shareable data. So if you do decide to browse, just know that those two terms are kind of interchangeable the way that they use them anyway. So what is by the gig and why does US Mobile offer this? Well, they want to cover all of their bases and offer you a plan at every single type of possible price point. By the gig can range from $10 a month all the way up to $172 a month. And how is that possible? Well, this plan is structured in a completely different way compared to the unlimited plans. With by the gig, you pay for a particular amount of data each and every month, and then that data is shared between the number of lines that you have on your account. There is one line included, but then each additional line will cost $8 a month. And at least when I'm pricing out the plans on their website, it shows that you could have up to 5 lines per account. I think this plan is easiest to look at by an example. So let's say you're a family of 4 and you need a cell phone plan. So you head to US Mobile's website and you see this by the gig option. You pick 4 lines and you see the price can start out at just $34 a month at 2 gigabytes. $34 a month obviously is super cheap, but you're thinking 2 gigabytes is just not enough. So you increase this 2 gigabytes all the way up to 20 gigabytes, which increases the price to $59 per month for 4 lines. So makes sense? With this option, everything is shared, unlike the unlimited plans. With this plan, you either run out of data or you actually can set it up to automatically top off, that's how they word it on their website, which will charge the account holder for when they reach that data allotment. The cost of topping off your plan in the middle of a billing cycle is an extra $2 per gigabyte of data. So at least with this, you can have the peace of mind that you will never run out of premium data if you have this option turned on, but it will be an additional cost if you need more data before the month is over. Also with this plan, there is no concept of hotspot data or premium data. Sure, you have a hotspot, but any hotspot data you use will just count towards your overall shared pool of data. You could also think of it that all of the data is premium data since you are paying for each and every gig, and US Mobile won't limit your speeds in any way on this plan. We have finally almost covered every type of plan that US Mobile offers. For the ones who never use their phone or just want a phone to have it, maybe you never leave the house or you're always on a Wi-Fi connection, there is a light plan. The light plan is very simple. It's 2 gigabytes of data for $10 a month if you pay monthly, or $8 a month if you pay annually, which is $96 total per year. There really isn't much else to say about this plan. It's very simple, but it's good to note that I do not see a hotspot included with this one. International calling is also an add-on for $36 per year if you have somebody in your life that never uses your phone. Honestly, it doesn't get any cheaper than this for them. I promise that we are almost done, but I did want to point out that US Mobile also has an option to build your own plan. So what does this mean? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure, as it says to reach out to support for more info, which I did not do, but on the broadband facts list, it says the price can range from $4.48 per month to $46.96 per month, which data ranges from 0 gigabytes to 15 gigabytes per month. It's kind of just all over the place and seems like it could kind of encapsulate everything. So for those that are interested and maybe you want to build your own plan, if all of those other ones didn't satisfy your needs, you can reach out to support. The last thing that I wanted to mention, which is US Mobile specific, is a network transfer. So remember earlier in the video when I said users can take advantage of all 3 major carriers in the United States, which includes Verizon, T-Mobile, and then AT&T? Well, US Mobile allow users to switch between these networks at any time to get the best coverage depending on what part of the country you are in. So let's say in your area, Verizon has the best coverage, but then you travel to Texas and then T-Mobile has the best coverage. You are allowed to switch between networks. Honestly, I think this is a super cool feature that is exclusive to US Mobile, to my knowledge, and it could deserve its own video. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel for that and for any more US Mobile discussions in the future. Have you tried US Mobile or are you thinking about switching? Let me know down below in the comments. I've included affiliate links in the comments and description as well, so if you are considering signing up for US Mobile, please consider using those links as it helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more videos on how to save money and get the most out of your phone plans. Thanks for watching. This has been Riley with the Riley Reformed channel. I hope to see you in the next one, and hope your day is as pleasant as you are.